Please activate the subtitles.
In order to activate the subtitles, you just have to click on the 3 little dots on the screen of your mobile, or on the gear if you are on a computer. Before we start the video, I'd like to ask you to please leave a comment and hit the like button, because when you leave a comment and when you hit the like button, YouTube understands that my video is interesting, so it starts showing my video to new people, and therefore you help me grow the channel. So before we start the video, hit the like button and leave a comment. Thank you very much for everything, and now without any further ado, let's get started. If you haven't seen episode 1, don't watch this video. This story should be watched in the correct sequence, otherwise it won't make sense. Click here to watch the first episode. Previously on the Thorks. Eirik told Karl that he's not his blood brother, and that he was actually brought home by his father Olaf to be raised as a Viking after having his whole family murdered in a Viking raid 9 years ago. Olaf and Ingrid went on a long journey and would only come back home after 2 days. In the meantime, the kids would have to stay home by themselves. Eirik's duty was to work on the farm and practice sword fighting, and Karl had to stay home taking care of his sister, cooking and cleaning. Karl disobeyed Olaf's orders and went to the forest to practice sword fighting. When he returned home, Astrid had been kidnapped. Now without any further ado, let's start episode 2. Oh, Wooding, my sister has been kidnapped! Karl then decided to follow the muddy footprints, and luckily the weather was dry. It was neither raining nor snowy, so it was easy to follow those footprints. By doing that, he was led to the shore. At the shore there were 4 wooden tents. He got into the tents and looked for clues which could help him find out who had taken his sister. He found some objects such as old vases and stuff like that, but nothing really important, and nothing else. Then he looked outside and he found Astrid's hairband. Karl was now sure that these people who were in the tents were the ones responsible for Astrid's disappearance, and they have obviously sailed away by boat or ship. Karl was desperate and he needed help, so he ran to the farm in order to tell Eirik everything. And that's what he did. He found Eirik and told him everything. Eirik then asked Karl to take him to the tent again. Karl took him there, and Eirik rushed into one of the tents and screamed, "Karl, come over here! I found something!" Karl went inside and Eirik was holding a dagger and said, "This dagger was under that rock. It has a foreign inscription on its holder. Maybe someone can identify where it has come from, and it's a very good clue where we must go to rescue Astrid." It was a relief for Karl. He thought, there is at least one clue to find my sister. And he said, "Eirik, thank you for coming here with me. Thanks to you, now we have a clue to find our little sister, because you found this dagger. But it's so weird. I had looked for clues everywhere and I didn't find it." Eirik said, "You didn't look under the rocks, brother. It's the first place you should look. My father taught me that." Karl said, "Oh, Olaf has never taught me anything. All he asks from me is cleaning and cooking." Eirik said, "Stop calling him Olaf. You should call him father. Even though he's not your blood father, he is your father. He saved you when you were a kid and brought you here to his house." Karl said, "Okay, but do you know anything else about my real family? Where were they from? Maybe I can still find some relatives." Eirik said, "Yes, I know some things about them, but that will have to wait. We need to find Astrid before our parents come back. We need to focus." He then suggested that they should go to Havok, the Viking leader of that region. The Vikings lived in many different areas, and for this area in particular, Havok was the leader. Karl said, "Okay, let's do it. I'll probably be punished because I didn't protect Astrid properly, but I truly deserve any sort of punishment. Let's go there." Eirik then said, "Yes, but we shouldn't tell him the whole truth. We'll have to lie, because the other Vikings don't like you, including Havok. So if we tell him it was your fault that our sister was kidnapped, he might even order your execution." Karl asked, "But why don't they like me?" Eirik responded, "Because you're not truly a Viking. I mean, you are now, but You know, because our father treats you as his own son, everybody treats you as if you were a Viking. That's why nobody bullies you or harasses you. They just don't mess with you because our father is the great Olaf, the strongest Viking in this region. Otherwise nobody would accept you. But our father is away now, and it would be the perfect opportunity for them to get rid of you. As your brother, I must protect you while our father is away. We need Havok's help. But we can't say you left Astrid alone. We will say that 5 men broke into the house and attacked you. We will lie by saying that you tried to fight them. But because you had never had any training on fighting, they knocked you out and kidnapped her. Koller said, I'm not sure, Eirik. I don't want to lie to the great Havok. What if he finds out? I don't even have bruises from this fight. Didn't really fight. I was away. Eirik said, I can help you with that. You've got to let me punch you in the face and cut your chest with this dagger we found. You need to look as if you had a fight and tried your best to protect Astrid. It will make him respect you. Even though you don't have the Viking blood, he will respect you because you tried your best. Koller said, Alright, punch me and cut me. I'm ready. Eirik punched Koller's face and cut his chest with a dagger. They went to Havok's house, explained the whole situation to him and lied that Koller had fought the kidnappers. Havok looked at Koller and said,
Olaf made a big mistake when he decided not to give you any proper fighting training. When he comes back I will talk to him about that. Now let me see the dagger you found.
Eirik handed it to Havok and the great leader said,
I recognize this dagger and this writing. This belongs to the Anaraki people who live in a small island named Kaz. It is far from here, but I will send 200 Viking warriors to that island and they will kill every Anaraki from this island. It was an enormous offense stealing a Viking's daughter and it shall never be forgiven nor forgotten. This time we won't make the same mistake we did 9 years ago. This time we'll kill them all and rescue little Astrid.
Eirik said to Havok, Great leader, my brother Koller was the only one who saw the kidnappers. Maybe you should send him with the Viking warriors, because he'll help to identify and recognize the criminals, and it will be easier to find my sister. Koller opened his eyes, and he was shocked, thinking, What the heck is it doing? He knows I didn't actually see anyone. I wasn't even with Astrid when she was kidnapped. Why is he asking him to let me go on this raid to the island? Havok looked at Koller and said,
Koller, get ready. You will travel with the Viking horde tomorrow in the afternoon. I hope you can help them rescue your sister, and if you die fighting, that's good because you go straight to Valhalla. Now rest.
The boys left Havok's house, and on the street Koller looked at his brother and asked, Why did you suggest that I should go with the Viking warriors to the island? I will certainly die. I've never had training, I've never had a fight before. Do you want me to die? Explain your reasons now. Eirik said, Brother, I have a very good reason to have done that, and you will thank me after I tell you why I did it. I did it because... If you want to know how this story continues, please watch the 3rd episode.
Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps me when you do that, and click the bell to allow notifications so you will never miss new videos. Thank you very much.